Ito ang 702 DZJS, Kagapay mo sa katotohanan. Member, Philippine Christian Fan-Made Broadcasters at kapisanan ng mga fan-made broadcasters ng Pilipinas.
Love songs, straight from the heart at Siesta Musika.
I'd be a fool if I couldn't see.
Baby, kung mahal ka niyan talaga.
Who broke your heart and made you write that song?
Your greatest love songs, all the way from 2 to 4 every Saturday at Siesta Musika. Join Dream Car the Announcer at Siesta Musika every Saturday from 2 to 4 in the afternoon dito sa inyong nag-iisang himpilan, koolFM. Mapapakul ka dito!
You're listening to koolFM. koolFM is a TVH Group of Networks radio station. Sondo's greatest hits are here.
Welcome to Hello Pilipinas or Hello Philippines. Today is Saturday, August 17, 2024. And yes, it's a happy Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. So yes, happy Saturday to you all. Alright, so yes, before we begin, as usual, we will be talking about what happened on koolFM throughout the week. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, we will have a brand new Saturday afternoon talk show replacing classical melodies automation, which means Mark will be joining us as part of koolFM DJs, and we have welcomed him to the team since last week, and now he is about to have his first episode of Gusto Ko Sabado, or I Want Saturday. So yes, I have already, Mark, and if you didn't know, Mark Corrales I made a commission for Mark Corrales because he requested me to make one before the show starts. So let's play the Gusto Ko Sabado opening billboard and see what you can expect later after koolNews at noon. Let's roll it. Okay, so is it ready? I don't know. But yeah, so what is that show all about? Well, I really don't know. That's what I am very curious of, and I have yet to see for myself. Yes, you heard that right. I have yet to see it for myself. And yeah, we don't know what he's gonna talk about, but as far as I'm aware of, he already has plans to talk about his typewriter, which is likely to appear in his first episode of Gusto Ko Sabado. So we have to wait and see what else he's going to talk about aside from that. But I can confirm to you that it is a talk show after all. So yeah. Anyways, let's play the opening billboard of Gusto Ko Sabado, and you can expect that to be heard on koolFM later at 12:30 p.m. after koolNews at noon. So let's roll it. Yo, there you go. So that's the first look of the Gusto Ko Sabado. Yes, you heard that right. That's the first look of Gusto Ko Sabado graphics, and you can expect to see that more later throughout the show. So yeah, I'm very, very excited what Mark Corrales has to offer in his first ever koolFM show. So Mark Corrales, good luck to you, man, and I really hope you're doing well with that. So yes, once again, good luck to you, man, and I hope your show will be a success. All right, so let's now begin. Well, now let's begin. So, this is a personal story here, guys. This is a personal story. I want to start off. I finally have a job. You heard that right, people. I finally have a job. I finally have a part-time job, as I say. I finally have a part-time job. I'm finally starting to, um, you know, earn money. After all, not after all, but I'm finally starting to earn money because my one of my sisters encouraged me to do it because I'm an adult right there and I have to pay off the rents now, and so I don't so my sister can be free, and yeah, I will be in charge. Yeah, this is a personal story, but I will be in charge of paying the rents starting next month. And oh boy, this is going to be interesting how I'm going to execute this. So yeah, as of this point I am doing data entry jobs. Yes, I am doing data entry. I am working for data entry because that's the easiest route for undergraduate students like me that I am taking. So I'm currently taking data entry, and my goodness, the amount that they have is a lot. I cannot tell you what it is, but it is a lot of money. And if I disclose here, I'm pretty sure you're gonna be jealous. But yeah, that's a lot of money. Yeah, I can say that I will be receiving a lot of money once I am done with the assignment. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. Okay, now let's start with today's lifestyle happenings. Let's get into that now. Let me just screen share real quick. I'm still waiting. I'm going to set to 15. There we go. Okay, there you go. So now, let's go to lifestyle.inquire.net. What's happening with lifestyle this week? Okay, there's something. Esports is now esports is now part of the UAAP, and yes, VR Sports. Wow, real, huh? Real. It is not part of sports. Oh man, I was not expecting that to be part of that game, but it is official. Esports is now part of the UAP, and well, we're gonna save. We're gonna actually save that here. Actually, you know what? Let's read that now. So, yeah, let's get into that. The University Athletic Association of the Philippines recently added esports to its lineup of accredited events. The league's first ever esports tournament started on August 13th and will end on the 21st and includes 3 games. So here are the list: NBA 2K, Valorant, and Mobile Legends Bang Bang. The competition is currently being held at Arete inside Ateneo de Manila University. While everyone is still on the Olympic high, the International Olympic Committee recently announced the first Olympic esports games in 2025 in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. We believe that taking part in the Olympics is the ultimate honor that any athlete can achieve. That is why we are committed to providing the ultimate platform for new heroes to perform and for the Olympic spirit to be shared. Together, we all share the prospect of instilling the Olympic values in new and innovative ways. And we look forward to welcoming the global esports community to the kingdom in 2025, said HRS Prince Abdul Aziz bin Turki Al Faisal, Minister of Sport and President of the Saudi Arabian Olympic and Paralympic Committee. Professional esports athletes typically spend around 10 hours a day practicing, from honing their individual skills to rehearsing set strategies with their teams. According to League of Legends professionals from Team Liquid, they regularly practice around 50 hours per week and much more in preparation for big events. Counter-Strike Pro Andreas Hochslit said his team starts practice sessions at 5 p.m. and ends at 2 a.m. every day, leading up to a major tournament. Let's not forget that most players also continue to play and stream their respective games after practice sessions. The average traditional athlete trains for much less. The world's most decorated gymnast, Simone Biles, reportedly trains 6 hours daily, spread across 2 sessions. Our very own two-time Olympic gold medalist Carlos Zero is set to do similarly according to the International Gymnastics Federation. So yeah, esports is part of UAAP, and I want to say this one that is interesting, that esports is becoming part of our lives now. So that there's that. All right, now let's move on. I'm not sure where is it. Let's go to latest. Oh yes, we're gonna have to talk about this one. Recreating Tina's cauliflower steak from The Bear with Singamas. So yes, if you're wondering what The Bear is, well, let me just look up for you guys. If you're wondering what The Bear is all about, that it's a FX series. Yes, it is an FX series called The Bear, which focuses on the kitchen, and it is in here. It is available to stream right now on Disney Plus right here. But yes, The Bear is on Hulu in the United States and Disney Plus globally. Now let's get into that one. So yes, this dish is. So I should say that this dish called Tina's cauliflower steak it's from The Bear, and it's being recreated. So Mesa ni Miss founder and author Juana Bamahan Yupap Ko from Inquire Lifestyle recreates ironic recipes from the screen and a new series called Real Food. Yes, and I did talk about this earlier. I just said it. The Bear is an Emmy Award-winning show about a big-time chef who comes back to Chicago to help revamp their family business. So yeah, very interesting. So in The Bear, Tina creates a cauliflower steak using cauliflower and Brussels sprouts, two things that are very expensive here in the Philippines. On a trip to Paris, she found that cauliflower steak is very, very cheap in France. It has the same texture as Singamas. So you get the idea here. You get the idea here. So this is how you make it. So this is the step by step and the ingredients you need here. So this is what you need if you are interested in making this one. So for the steak, you will need 2 to 3 jicama or singamas peeled and cut into 1/4 inch thick steak-like slices. Olive oil for the mash, white beans or any beans boiled, olive oil, salt, fresh rosemary. For the sauce, soft tofu, capers, salt, mustard. For the garnish, fresh rosemary and asin tipok. So this is what it looks like when how it's being made, and here's the procedure. So yes, again, this dish was from The Bear, and Lifestyle Inquirer is sharing this so you can recreate this dish on your own, and this is how it looks. And once you made it, that's the final result. So yeah, there you go. I have to say this is very nice, a very good thing. So yeah, very good. We're gonna do one more, and then we're going to do one more, and then we will get into the outbreak. Okay, very demure, very mindful. The new TikTok for the curry that you need to know. Okay, so yep, another Gen Z slang word. So yes, let's get into what that is all about. The diva behind TikTok trend, Demare, is makeup and content creator Jules LeBron, who's also encouraging the Goldies to use more adjectives than ever to describe their cuties' behavior. So this is the viral video you can see.
Very demure. I do my makeup. I lay my wig. I do a little braid. I flat iron my hair. I do chi-chis out. I do viral vanilla. Very demure. Very mindful. Let's not forget to be demure divas.
That's the TikTok, as you can see. So yeah, very demure, very mindful, very demure. That's the new California category from TikTok as we speak. Now, very demure, very mindful is how content creator Jules LeBron, aka at Jolie Annie, describes her every move. You see how I come to work? She begins her now viral TikTok video with 4.2 million views as of Friday. She then proceeds to describe her getting ready routine, which involves her doing her makeup, laying her wig, doing a little braid, flat ironing her hair, and putting on her favorite perfume. She then reminds her viewers, let's not forget to be demure divas. So yes, you just saw the TikTok earlier. Yeah, you just saw the TikTok earlier. Let me just show you again how this girl pronounces demure in their life.
See how I come to work? Very demure. I do my makeup. I lay my wig. I do a little braid. I flat iron my hair. I do chi-chis out. I do viral vanilla. Very demure. Very mindful. Let's not forget to be demure divas.
There's that one. Oh man, that demure word, huh? Her audio has been imitated by legions of TikTok users who use it to describe just about everything they do, pushing the word demure into the current conversation as a new vocabulary for the extremely online girls. For her part, LeBron has coined even more words to complement demure. There's mindful, not taking too much space, and even demuracy, a combination of demure and cutesy. I mix them both because I am what? Very demuracy. I am very cute with it, but I am very mindful with it, very respectful with it. I don't do much, I do just enough. I don't go overboard, I don't go underboard. I am not the biggest man, I am not the attic, I am where you live. I am very demure. LeBron's even done with the Charlie XCX Apple trend in a demure way. Of course, doing the choreography ever so cutesy, demure. While she has been doling out demure content non-stop, understandably, you want to ride the ephemeral wave of TikTok stardom. LeBron has also been putting on actually mindful content about her weight loss journey, self-care during mental health episodes, responding to drama, good matters, normalizing night snacking, expressing her gratitude to hospitality staff, staying put after the plane lands, and going after your dreams. And to the question of who the original demure is, LeBron acknowledges the dolls that came before her. TikTok creators David Habal and Selwina, and the late Paris is Burning Star drag queen Venus Extravaganza, who paved the way for a girl like me to thrive. Demure is just a way of life for the dolls like me. She says the original demure is all of us. Being demure is taking the people who have come before you, while you pave the path for the people who will come after you, and that's being demure divas. Wow! Wow! Demure, huh? Another new Gen Z slang word, huh? I won't be too surprised if more Gen Z slang words are coming up. Since remember this on so if you are one of the Asphere so if you recall from Asphere's Cafe last Monday or Tuesday, I don't know. Swirkle, yep. As reported by Dreamcar, Swirkle is one of the Gen Z slang words, and here we are. We got another one. Demure. Wow, crazy. Okay, time check. It is now 7:18 in the morning, and we will get into the cool news part of Hello Pilipinas right here as we are getting ready to prepare. Once again, 7:90 now, and Hello Pilipinas. We will be right back. historical significance of Nino Aquino Day is maintained even with the change. But Lackman contended that going beyond the symbolism of August 21, there are requirements set under Republic Act number 9492, although enacted in 2007, before public holidays can be rendered movable. The change of date in Nino Aquino's death celebration this year is obviously in violation as it should have been proclaimed by the president 6 months ago, Lockman said. Aquino's death, he stressed, must be celebrated on the day of his assassination, which falls on August 21, as no holiday economics or domestic tourism boost can hold a candle to Nino's heroism. It was not the first time the Marcos administration drew criticism for making changes in the observance of holidays connected to the Cuyanos or their role in the country's history. This year, the commemoration of the 1986 Exile People Power Revolution, the 4 day of heavy road that ended further than Marcos Sr.'s rule and installed Aquino's widow, Curry, in power, was removed from the list of official holidays purportedly because it already fell on a Sunday. Three former cadets of the Philippine Military Academy on Friday were found guilty for the 2019 hazing death of Darwin Dormidorio, then a plebe freshman at the country's premier military training institution. The decision rendered by Judge Maria Ligaya Leong Rivera of Regional Trial Court Branch 5, convicting former cadets third class sophomore Chalimar Impero Jr. and Felix Lumbak Jr. for murder, concluded a 5-year controversy that has haunted the PMA. Impero and Lumbak, who are expecting a separate verdict in their court martial by a military tribunal in Tarlac province, were also found guilty for violating the Anti-Hazing Act of 2018, Republic Act No. 11753, alongside another former cadet, Julius Carlo Dena. All three were sentenced to recursion perpetua, or a maximum of 40 years in prison. Along with the fourth former cadet, Christian Zacharias, Tatena was earlier convicted for slight physical injuries suffered by a 20-year-old Dormitorio. Tatena tortured Dormitorio with a torch like taser at the cadet barracks room 209, while Zacharias kicked him multiple times, according to the 100-page ruling that was promulgated on August 4, 2023 by Judge Roberto Mampalot of the Baguio Municipal Trial Court in City's Branch 1. The former cadets appeared in court wearing caps and hoodies. Their families stayed away from reporters and did not issue any formal statements. Only a few family members were allowed inside Judge Rivera's courtroom, but some of them could not stop crying and had to be escorted out. Relatives covered their faces with jackets and blankets to shield them from news cameras. A former Customs Intelligence officer serving a life sentence for drug smuggling told a congressional joint committee hearing on Friday that the real owners of an 11 billion peso drug shipment in 2018 were former President Rodrigo Duterte's son-in-law, and Chinese economic advisor. Jimmy Buchan, who was wearing a bulletproof vest and helmet and flanked by new billet prison guards, made the bombshell allegation during the first hearing called by four committees of the House of Representatives that are looking at major criminal activities during the Duterte administration. During Friday's hearing at the Bacolor Municipal Hall's Convention Center, Guban said he got entangled in a grand conspiracy to cleanse the first family's name and Michael Yang, the ex-president's Davao City-based Chinese friend who served briefly as his economic advisor. He alleged that Davao City Representative Apollo Pulong Duterte and Mans Carpio, the husband of Vice President Sara Duterte, were part of the conspiracy to smuggle 355 kilograms of chubu or crystal meth hidden in steel magnetic lifters that passed inspection by the Bureau of Customs after they arrived at the Manila International Container Terminal in August 2018. But during the Senate inquiry later that year, Guban said that it was it was former police colonel Eduardo Axierto who directed him to look for a consignee for the magnetic lifters used to conceal the shabu. In 2017, Axierto tagged Yang as a drug lord, and more recently said the former president, Senator Christopher Go, and Senator Ronald De La Rosa were aware of this but had turned a blind eye on his involvement. Arcerato is now in hiding and claims that the ex-leader wanted him killed. Guban walked back on his allegations against Arcerato and said he was pressured not to name the Dutertes and their associates. I am seeking for truth and justice, he said during Friday's hearing. I would like to be part of the investigation to shed light on the proliferation of illegal drugs. For fear that my son and other members of my family will be killed, including myself, I testified during the Senate hearing on October 30, 2018, and instead of pointing or naming Pulong Duterte, Carpio and Michael Yang as the owners of the shipment based on the intelligence reports I gathered, I pointed to Arcerato as the one who had knowledge that the shipment had illegal drugs, Guban said. He added that he had recanted his allegations during his trial or a year before the multi-committee investigation started. So you lied in the Senate Blue Ribbon and now you're trying to convince us this is a true testimony? Abadi asked. Yes, because I am no longer free to fight back. There's no more knife to my chest, Guban said. I lied before because they were threatening me. So many people were dying at the slightest hint of dissent. But now I see there is a possibility of achieving justice. Parts of his recanted and current testimonies still lined up. It was he and Arcerato who suspected that the magnetic lifters might contain shabu. Guban also said that Paul Gutierrez, executive director of the Presidential Task Force on Media Security, allegedly threatened him, warning to never mention the names Pulong Duterte, Michael Yang, and Mens as we know where your family lives and that your son lives in Makati. Former National Irrigation Authority Executive Director Benny Endaparda was also implicated in Guban's testimony as being involved with the shabu shipments. Guban was one of more than half a dozen people called to testify at the hearing by four House committee heads: Surigao del Norte Representative Robert A. Sparkers, Dangerous Drugs, Laguna Representative Dan Fortanes for Public Order and Safety, Abang-Lingkod Representative Joseph Panduano for Public Accounts, and Manila Representative Benvanino Abante for Human Rights. Senator Deputy Speaker and Pampanga Representative Aurelio Gonzalez said the Quadcom decided to hold the hearing in Pampanga as it was the center of all the House inquiries. The 3.6 billion peso drug bust in Mexico, Pampanga in 2023, the raided Lucky Strike 99, a Philippine offshore gaming operator Pogo in Prolac in 2024, and the massive tracts of land allegedly amassed by Chinese nationals posing as Filipinos. Guban was summoned to testify into the intricate web of Chinese criminal syndicates involved in Pogos, illegal drug trade, torture, murder, and gross violations of human rights. Yang have been linked to the 3.6 million pesos shabu shipment in September 2023 in Mexico, Pampanga, as well as the illegal Pogo activities. In a statement sent to House reporters, Porda said that Guban's allegations are lies of great magnitude that as magnified by the fact that it lacks any evidentiary support by his self-serving allegations. For one, I do not know him, as he himself admitted that he does not know that he does not know me. For another, while I know Michael Yang, Marcos Carpio, and Pulong by their names, I do not personally know any of them, have not met them, much less talked to any of them personally or electronically at any occasions, he added. I would like to emphasize that I totally abhor corruption, and it is a common knowledge, and it is with more reason that I am absolutely against illegal drugs, said the former Environment Undersecretary. Congressman Duterte also denied knowing Guban or having any kind of transaction or connection with him, so there is no reason for him to be threatened if he mentions my name. I wish to remind the public that the words "star witness" only apply to people who are telling the truth and have credibility, he added. Guban is not that person, as he was already cited in contempt by the Senate Blue Ribbon Committee for lying. Gutierrez dismissed Guban's allegations against him as all falsehoods made by an inveterate liar. How can I threaten him on behalf of people that I don't know and who also do not know me? He said in a statement. Gutierrez said that Guban's claims were clearly fed to him by someone else. As my conscience is clear, I am not bothered at all by all the lies Guban has been making nowadays. Time and again, Guban has been proven to be an inveterate liar. Our lawmakers should therefore be forewarned in believing anything he says. Truth must always fit with the evidence, he said. Gutierrez admitted that he visited Guban when the ex-customs intelligence officer was detained at the Senate, but it was only to check on his health condition, as many believe Guban was feigning ill health to avoid further questioning. As a lowly reporter, I am not in any position to make any threats to him, and according to him, in front of a Senate Blue Ribbon Committee staff, As a matter of rule, visits to any Senate detainee had to be approved by the chair and the result reported to him, he said. In an interview, Barbers tried to deflect allegations that the committee was engaging in politicking against the Duterte family, which has had a fallout with the Marcoses. And if any allegation is not sufficiently substantiated, we will not pay it heed, he said, or simply giving him a chance to explain himself, which is Cuba. Asked whether he found Cuba credible, Barbos said that the former customs officer wanted to achieve truth justice because he was forced to say things that he was not supposed to in the past. Of course, when you ask me, I have my personal opinion, but we will see, he said. Okay, alright. Two army officials in the Visayas have debunked the claim of Senator Ronald Bato de la Rosa that the recruitment activities of the New People's Army are once again active under the Marcos administration. Major General Emilio Ligayo, commanding general of the 8th Infantry Division based in Catbalocan City, Samar, and Major General Marion Sison, commander of the Army's 3rd Infantry Division based in Jamindan, Capiz, dismissed the senator's assertion, saying the communist insurgency in the country has actually weakened. The communist rebels are still there, but they are not gaining strength. Recruitment is not happening here, Eastern Visayas, or even throughout the country, Ligayo said Tuesday. It's just a matter of time for us to end this communist armed conflict. If this were a basketball game, we're not just in for the fourth quarter. We're just not in the fourth quarter, we're in the last 2 minutes, he added. De La Rosa claimed the MP's recruitment was gaining momentum under the Marcos administration, an accusation he made during an August 6 Senate inquiry into the reported recruitment of students in schools to join the communist group. Ligayo said the government's relentless campaign to eliminate the insurgency problem in the region under the administration of President Marcos led to the surrender of 162 members of the NPA and the deaths of 94 others, 14 of whom were considered key leaders in the region since January 1. He said 284 NPA camps have been dismantled and 448 firearms were recovered. Ligayo attributed the weakening of the insurgency to the rebels' decision to surrender as well as the strong support from local governments and various agencies. Sison, for his part, said that intelligence reports have consistently indicated a decline in student involvement in armed movements. There is really that hardship on the on the part of the Communist Party of the Philippines, New People's Army on recruitment, especially of our students and youth. As of now, we have not monitored any recruitment, which is why the NPA has no additional manpower, he said Tuesday. Sison highlighted the efforts of the regional task force to end local communist armed conflict over the past 2 years, especially in actively engaging with schools and universities. He said the army found no recruitment activities in key institutions in the Visayas. And does let me repeat that one more time. And does a husband have sexual rights over his wife when he is in heat? Women's group Gabriel on Friday lashed out at Senator Robin Hood Padilla for his line of questioning Mashimo and Ms. Ogani after he sought to have sexual content clarified in the context of the Marshall bedroom. The former action star, who heads the Senate Committee on Public Information and Mass Media, was conducting an inquiry on Thursday into sexual abuse allegations against 2 contractors of TV network GMA. In the course of the hearing, Padilla asked Lorna Kapunan, who was invited to his panel as a resource person, what would be the lawful recourse for a husband whose wife thrusts down his son's sexual urge. He continued, for example, of course you can't deny that there is this belief among married people that you have sexual rights over your wife. And you can tell when you are in heat. What if your wife doesn't want to? Is there no other way to get into the man? So what does he do? Will he just womanize? That would lead to a court case. Padilla went on to explain that his questions were normal when it comes to martial questions, to which Kapunan replied that it is not the wife's duty to serve the husband. If your spouse refuse, whether valid or not, you have to respect the decision of the wife or the husband, she said. I think the issue there is not legal already. The issue is already psychosocial, the lawyer also said. Gabriela on Friday said Padilla line of questioning not only disrespects women but also trivializes the serious issue of consent. A woman's right to say no is fundamental and absolute, regardless of marital status, the group Secretary General Teresa Pauses said. Padilla's audacity to question a woman's right to her own body is a glaring example of the deeply rooted machismo that continues to plague our society, she added. The group demanded a retraction of his macho and dangerous statements. This was not the first time that Padilla, the top notcher in the 2022 senatorial race, skewed controversy for his language in his chamber. In February last year, the Commission on Human Rights criticized the format board of Philippine movies for saying that children can handle physical bullying, adding that physical torture helped them face the challenges in life. Regarding Padilla's latest remarks, human rights lawyer Charles Digno said on X, husbands do not have sexual rights over their wives. All women have equal identity and control over themselves. No means no. That's respect. And now, as we get ready for the cool weather forecast provided by Pagasa, let me just hook that up real quick. We're gonna go one more and then that will be the weather. Now, money sent home by Filipinos abroad reached its highest level so far this June this year in June, although a potential recession in the United States is threatening to clip the growth of remittance. Cash remittance course through banks amounted to $2.88 billion in June, up by 2.5% year-on-year. Data released by the Bangko Sentro ng Pilipinas show. Figures showed this was the highest inflow so far this year. Michael Ricafort, chief economist at Rizal Commercial Banking Corporation, said remittances were typically high in June as Filipinos abroad hiked their money transfers to pay for school-related fees ahead of the resumption of classes. Such a seasonal surge, he explained, may last until August. Alright, now it is time for cool weather forecast provided by Pagasa. And what you are about to hear or see is from Pagasa weather specialist Daniel James E. Villamil.
Magandang umaga mula sa Pag-asa Weather Forecasting Center. Ito na ating update sa magiging tayo ng panahon sa susunod na 24 oras. Patuloy nating minomonitor itong low pressure area sa loob ng ating Philippine Area of Responsibility at kaninang alas 3 ng umaga huling namataan ito sa layong 375 kilometers north-northeast ng Itbayat, Batanes. Nananatiling malit yung tsansa na nasabing low pressure area na maging isang ganap na bagyo sa mga susunod na araw at wala naman tayong inaasahang magiging direktang epekto nito sa namang bahagi ng ating bansa. Samantala ito namang southwest monsoon o yung hanging habagat ay patuloy na mahina at di nakakaapekto sa malaking bahagi ng ating bansa. Itong area lamang na extreme northern Luzon yung lugar na naapektuhan nito. Kaya asahan natin na makakaranas muli tayo ng mainit at maalinsangang panahon sa Metro Manila at sa malaking bahagi pa ng Pilipinas. Gayun pa man, posible pa rin yung mga tsansa ng pulu-pulong pag-ulan na may pagkulog at pagkilat na dulot ng thunderstorms pagsapit ng hapon hanggang sa gabi. For the next 3 to 5 days, patuloy na mahina itong habagat, so itong area lamang na extreme northern Luzon yung maapektuhan nito. So hindi ito iirad sa malaking bahagi ng ating bansa. Kaya asahan natin ang generally fair weather conditions for the next 3 to 5 days, mainit at malinsangang panahon. At yung mga pag-ulan lamang na dulot ng thunderstorms pagsapit ng late afternoon to evening ang ating inaasahan. At sa mga susunod na araw, posible rin na lalabas na itong LPA ng ating PAR, ng ating Philippine Area of Responsibility, at wala pa rin itong magiging direktang epekto sa anumang bahagi ng ating bansa. Kaya muli pa rin yung tsansa na magkaroon tayo ng bagyo sa loob ng ating PAR sa mga susunod na araw. At para naman sa lagay ng ating panahon ngayong araw dito sa area ng Luzon, buong Luzon, kabilang dyan na Metro Manila, magpapatuloy itong mainit at maalinsangang panahon. Mas mataas sa tsansa ng thunderstorm activity ang ating inaasahan dito sa areas ng Batanes at Babuyan Islands dahil ito yung mga lugar na naapektuhan ng southwest monsoon o yung hanging habagat. Sa nalalabing bahagi ng Luzon, gayon rin ang ating panahon na inaasahan, bahagyang maulap hanggang sa maulap na papawirin, sinasamahan lamang ng mga pulupulong pagulan na may pakulong at pagkidlat na dulot ng thunderstorms. Usually, pagsapit yan ng hapon hanggang sa gabi. Since mainit at malinsang ang panahon na ating inaasahan, ugaliin pa rin natin gawin yung mga precautions na kailangan gawin sa panahon or kung mainit ang ating panahon. So ugaliin natin na uminom na maraming tubig, stay hydrated po tayo, at kung maaari iwasan nating gumawa ng outdoor activities kung hindi naman kailangan. Magsuot tayo ng light colored clothes at manatili sa well-ventilated areas kung maaari para maiwasan ang panganib ng heat stroke sa ating katawan. Maximum temperature forecast para sa Lawag ngayong araw, posibleng umabot ng 32 degrees Celsius. 24 degrees naman sa bahagi ng Baguio City at 34 degrees Celsius sa bahagi ng Tuguegarao. Maximum temperature forecast para sa Metro Manila ngayong araw, posibleng umabot ng 34 degrees Celsius. 32 degrees naman sa bahagi ng Tagaytay at 33 degrees Celsius sa bahagi ng Legazpi City. Sa areas naman ng Palawan, Visayas at sa Mindanao, magpapatuloy rin itong generally fair weather conditions buong araw sa malaking bahagi ng mga nabanggit na lugar. Gayunpaman, posible pa rin yung mga tsansa ng panandalian at biglang pag-ulan na dulot ng thunderstorms pagsapit ng hapon hanggang sa gabi. So as early as tanghali pa lamang, posible naman mo yung mga thunderstorm clouds, babagsak yung mga pag-ulan na dala ng mga kaulapan na ito pagsapit nga ng late afternoon to evening. Kaya ugalin pa rin na magdala ng payong, pananggalang yan sa init ng araw sa umaga at pananggalang yan sa ulan pagsapit ng late afternoon to evening. Maximum temperature forecast para sa Kalayaan Islands ngayong araw, posibleng umabot ng 33 degrees Celsius. 32 degrees naman sa bahagi ng Puerto Princesa at 33 degrees Celsius sa areas ng Iloilo at Cebu. Maximum temperature forecast para sa areas ng Tacloban at Cagayan de Oro ngayong araw, posibleng umabot ng 32 degrees Celsius. 34 degrees naman sa bahagi ng Davao at 33 degrees Celsius sa bahagi ng Zamboanga. Sa kalagayan naman ng ating karagatan, wala pa rin gale warning na nakataas sa anumang baybay na ating kapuluan at banayad hanggang sa katamtamang pag-alon na ating inaasahan sa malaking bahagi ng ating bansa. Gayunpaman, iba yung pag-ingat pa rin sa ating mga kababayan na maglalayag sapagkat kung meron tayong offshore thunderstorm activity, ito yung mga pag-ulan na malapit sa ating dagat baybayin, asahan natin ang mga malalakas na hangin, kaakibat nito ang bahagyang pagtaas ng ating mga alon. At ang haring araw dito sa Kamaynilaan ay sisikat mamayang 5:43 ng umaga at lulubog naman mamaya sa ganap na 6:18 ng hapon. At para sa karagdagang impormasyon tungkol sa ulat panahon, lalong-lalo na sa mga rainfall o thunderstorm advisories na posibleng i-issue ng ating Pag-asa Regional Centers sa ating mga lokalidad, ay follow kami sa aming social media accounts at DUST_Pag-asa. Mag-subscribe rin kayo sa aming YouTube channel sa DUST Pag-asa Weather Report at palaging bisitahin ang aming official website sa pag-asa.dust.gov.ph. At yan lamang po ang latest mula dito sa Pag-asa Weather Forecasting Center. Magandang umaga sa ating lahat. Ako po si Dano Villamin, Lagoulat.
There you go. That's the cool weather forecast from Pag-asa. All right, and with that, we will continue with our cool news headlines later in the next hour of Hello Pilipinas. But for now, it is now 7:53 in the morning, and Hello Pilipinas will be right back, and cool news will return later in the next hour of Hello Pilipinas. have just joined us to start your morning. Well, follow the morning to everyone, and welcome to Hello Pilipinas, Hello Philippines. So yes, my name is Caro, and we will be here to serve you the latest lifestyle and entertainment happenings that you need to know until 9 o'clock in the morning. Alright, so now let's get into the entertainment happenings as we speak. Okay, so now let's get started. Let me just bring up my not private, but other browser profile for streaming for koolFM purposes. Okay, hopefully we can see anything. Hopefully, there we go. All right, now let's go to variety, shall we? Let's go to variety. Let's see if we have anything new here. Okay, well, we have the first one. We have the first to cover in Hollywood happenings. With less than a month to go before the 76 Emmy Awards, the telecast hosts are finally set. As expected, the father-son duo of Evgeny Levy and Dan Levy will MC this year's Emmys, which will take place on Sunday, September 15, live on ABC. The two made history in 2020 as the first father and son to win major awards in the same year, thanks to Scoot's Greek. That year, in which winners appeared remotely due to the COVID-19 pandemic, so Evgeny Levy win for Outstanding Comedy Actor and Dan Levy win for Supporting Comedy Actor. Dan Levy also picked up wins for writing and directing, while both won the Outstanding Comedy Series Emmy as executive producers. For two Canadians who won our Emmys in a literal quarantine tent, the idea of being asked to host this year in an actual theater was insensitive enough, the Levy said in a statement. We're thrilled to be able to raise a glass to this extraordinary season of television and can't wait to spend the evening with you all on September 15th. Evgeny Levy and Dan Levy represented the first ever father-son hosting partners for the Emmys. They're also the first duo to do it since 2018 when Colin Jost and Michael Che co-hosted, and only the second duo to host the century. Guggenheim's dance comedic intuition and uncanny ability to capture the hearts of viewers will make for memorable Emmys telecast honoring this year's best and brightest, said Rich President Disney Television Group. It will be a big night for Evgeny Levy. He's nominated this year for his Apple TV Plus series, The Reluctant Traveler with Evgeny Levy, which is up for Outstanding Hosted Non-Fiction Series or Special. We are thrilled to welcome two generations of comedy genius to the Emmys stage as hosts, said TV Emmy chair Chris Uprego. Guggenheim and Dan Levy are known for creating unforgettable laugh-out-loud moments on screen, and together they are supercharged. I cannot wait for Emmy fans to see what they have in store for all of us. So there you go. These two comedy duo are going to be hosting Emmys this year, and it's going to be very interesting how they're going to execute on their hosting. Deadpool and Wolverine overtakes Joker as highest grossing R-rated film in history with $1.08 billion globally. Deadpool is living up to his self-appointed moniker of Marvel Jesus. Disney's comic book sequel, Deadpool and Wolverine, has generated $1.086 billion at the global box office up to 23 days of release, overtaking 2019's Joker with $1.078 billion as the highest grossing R-rated movie in history. Marvel's Safety Universe Adventure landed in theaters on July 26, collecting a mighty $211 million in its domestic debut to rank as the sixth biggest opening weekend of all time. Since then, Deadpool and Wolverine has remained a massive draw with $560 million in North America and $568 million internationally. It surpassed the entire theatrical runs of its predecessors 2016 Deadpool's with $783 million and 2018's Deadpool 2 with $786 million after just 2 weeks in theaters. It's now the second blockbuster of 2024 following Disney's Pixar smash Inside Out 2 with $1.558 billion and second R-rated movie ever to join the coveted $1 billion club. And this is their statement from Marvel. Thanks for making Marvel Studios' first R-rated movie, the biggest of all time, Marvel Studios President Kevin Feige said in a statement. It's fantastic to see that audiences are loving this movie as much as we all love making it. All those conversations were worth it. The studio chief is cheekily referring to a line in the movie where Deadpool jokes that Feige said cocaine was the only thing off the mix. In real life, Feige insists he didn't issue that edict. So yeah, this R-rated movie, guys, this R-rated movie has officially become the highest grossing film in R-rated movies history. It's amazing. So yeah, Marvel is bouncing back from their failures, and I really don't know if they can keep it up, but it's a good move for, not good move, it's a good looking results for Marvel and Disney. Oh, well. Warner Brothers Discovery U.S. Network's chairman Kathleen Finch to retire. Changing Gundy tapped as successor. Warner Brothers Discovery head of U.S. Networks, Kathleen Finch, will retire at the end of the year with Warner Brothers Television Group chairman and CEO Channing Gundy set as her replacement. News of Finch's pending retirement comes on the heels of Warner Brothers Discovery's second quarter earnings release on August 7, which revealed a major devaluation in the company's cable networks group. Those TV networks include HGTV, Discovery, CNN, PBS, Food Network, TNT, Investigation Discovery, TLC, Animal Planet, Cooking Channel, Cartoon Network, Adult Swim, True TV, and more, which fall under Finch's oversight. Finch came over to Discovery in 2018 as part of the acquisition of Scripps Network, the original home of the now 30-year-old Food Network, where she was a top programming executive, to become one of Sadov's key lieutenants in the pre-Warner Media merger days, tasked with leading Discovery's lifestyle brands including HGTV, TLC, and Food Network. Following the birth of Warner Brothers Discovery in April 2022, Finch was given oversight of almost all U.S. networks, including the so-called TNets, TBS, TNT, and True TV, and Cartoon Network Adult Swim. Those added channels that traditionally deal in largely scripted fare have seen several cancellations and slate shuffles in the post-merger era, as well as a new focus on sports acquisitions and airing existing Warner Brothers films and series. There is no one better at developing captivating content, compelling talent, and meaningful lifestyle brands than Kathleen, who has been my partner as we build our premier entertainment networks at Discovery and created Warner Brothers Discovery as an unscripted powerhouse. Warner Brothers Discovery CEO David Zaslav said Friday. While I understand her long-running decision to retire, I will certainly miss her, as will the entire company, which has benefited from her unmatched collaboration and unique understanding of what our audiences crave. Channing is an unparalleled creative executive who has shepherded countless award-winning hit shows. She has the ideal expertise and experience as a content developer, platform programmer, and network executive to lead the U.S. networks. Okay, anything else here? Alright, nope, that's it. Nope, that's it. Okay, now let's get into the Inquirer for Showbiz now. Yep, let's get into the Inquirer for Showbiz now. Alright, time for local showbiz. El Eli Buendia, sorry now if I got his name wrong, but Ly Buendia released his new song Bulwak sa Buwan, a track that aims to challenge listeners to raise awareness for factual truth and combat misinformation. The OPM singer and former Eraserheads frontman dropped the song, the first single in his upcoming sophomore album, Method Adapter, on Friday, August 16th. I have been watching Toga Midris a lot, and I tried to distill everything in one song. When the set of the track's release, which coincides with the prevalence of fabricated stories and propaganda-driven atrocities in online spaces. The track is all about the quest for the truth. It's about seeking knowledge while resisting the confines of dogma, he added. Bulwak sa Buwan was produced by Buendia's profile bandmate and frequent collaborator Joram Velasco. The song's official music video, which is set for release at 6 p.m. on Friday via Buendia's YouTube channel, was directed by Nico Zazar and Amy Anzar of KNYA Collective. I wanted to be buoyant sounding and surprising. The song is very upbeat, and I utilized several modulation techniques to make it seem like the music goes higher and higher every time Buendia further said. Buendia's latest single marks his first solo release after Metro in 2021. Meanwhile, Method Adapter is set for release this coming November 8th. Singer-actress Geneva Cruz is continuing the dream that was once on hold as she marked her return to the university to earn a college degree. Cruz took to social media to share a carousel of photos of her school day at the Philippine Christian University in Manila. This time around, the actress is earning her bachelor's degree in business administration. That's interesting. I'm also taking that too. As she recalled that her first try in college was when she was an AB literature student at the University of Santo Tomas. It took me a long time to finally return to school and start to complete college. I remember my college days at USD where I took up AB General Literature, she wrote in her caption. But life had a different plan for me, and that's to become a mother first. I have no regrets because I have a beautiful son. And yep, she is back in college. I will just show you the screen share right now. So as you can see, this is very cute, but you can see this is Geneva Cruz being in the Philippine Christian College, and it's good to see her. It's not too late. I agree with her. I will agree with her. It is not too late to earn a bachelor's degree. Like any age is possible to take a degree. So yeah, I will agree with her. Let's continue. Cruz underscored that her children are her driving force to return to her studies, as she also preached that there is no such thing as being late in attaining one's goals. Having a 10-year-old daughter was the motivation I needed to prioritize finishing a degree. I strongly believe in setting a positive example for my children, which drives me to dedicate time to pursuing my educational goals, she explained. You can always find time to prioritize and pursue what is important to you if you really want to. I live to grow because there is no age or judgment in personal growth as long as you keep pushing forward to finish what you start. Go after your goals. There's no such thing as being too late, added the actress. Cruz also affirmed that one's degree should hold great importance to the individual, as most of the time people hire based on skills and work ethic rather than just your degree. The anak ng Pasig singer also defended her academic decision to netizen, who commented about the possibility of not being able to keep her up with her batchmates given her age. All right. And during the celebration of the first month of Will to Win, Willie Villame stressed that there is no truth to rumors that the variety show has only until December to air. This is what he said right here. Further addressing his pleasures, Rimmel continued, right there, mahal ko kayo. Sabihin inyo na lahat ng sasabihin inyo. Okay lang sa akin yan. Basta kami mabuti hanggarin namin dito. Ravioli then spoke about the criticism he gets for reprimanding his show staff on air, explaining that he does this to make the program better. The TV host also underscored that despite the bashing at him, he knows that his intention to help is pure. So there you go. So there you go, guys. TV5's Will to Win is not going anywhere, so that rumor has been debunked. And that's the local showbiz happenings for now. And time check, it is now 8:16 in the morning, and we will get into the gaming headlines and then cool news headlines. Stick around, we will be right back. You're still with us right here on Hello Pilipinas. It is now 8:4 in the morning. Let's continue with the gaming happenings. Alright, now let's get into the niche gamer. Okay, so what we have here. Let's see. Save that for the anime later before Hello Pilipinas ends. But for now, let's get into the gaming. So let's see how we have. Okay, Hunt Showdown 1896. Paul Paul Melt with negative reviews. Oof. Okay, so let's get into the first gaming happenings for Hello Pilipinas. Crytek's remaster and expansion for horror shooter Hunt Showdown, called Hunt Showdown 1896, has been compelled with negative reviews on Steam. Most of the new complaints stem from the revamped user interface and what the players claim as aggressive advertising of paid content. Hunt Showdown 1896 has significant changes, including renewed graphics, changes to DirectX 12, a new light cache system, and specular trading for graphics, as well as the addition of DLSS and FSR for higher frame rates and sharper graphics. The game engine was also upgraded to CryEngine 5.11. In addition, a new map named Mamon's Glitch was included with a new level boss named Hellborn, who spews fire on people. The negative reviews on Steam and in Reddit, however, have something to do with the new user interface. The interface has been revamped for new users, but the old player base have criticized the new user interface as confusing even to newcomers. One Reddit user also bemoaned the aggressive pushing of new paid weapons, saying that these new weapons are advertised between weapons they already own and in a manner that suggests they did not purchase the previous weapons. Crytek's developers have been replying that they will make changes, such as in this comment in the Steam reviews. Our design team has been hard at work on the long requested UI overhaul, which is a crucial improvement that's been needed for some time. We focus on balancing simplicity with functionality, which was the whole idea behind the new design. We will keep gathering player feedback and refine the UI going forward as well. So there you go. That's the first criticism, but that's the criticism of Hunt Showdown 1896, mostly related to new UI. Now, let's see what's next here. Save this to for anime news later, but for now... Okay! Woo! 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 No way! So the man gets goodness reward record for most consoles hooked up to a TV! No freaking way! No freaking way! This is it, ladies and gentlemen. Another milestone achievement for gaming industry and world record, people. Ibrahim Al Nasser, also the man, is now holding the Guinness World Record for the most consoles on one television. Al Nasser said that he collected about 444 game consoles of different eras and makes from the Magnavox Odyssey released in 1972 for the PlayStation 5 Slim in 2023. Plug and play games, HDMI game sticks, and intro games are also included in his treasure stroke. A Steam Deck was also spotted. He also has an Excel spreadsheet to tell which game and console he would play and which in particular console he's mounted on the TV. The consoles are all well hidden, according to Nasser, and use everything available on the market to skillfully hide the cables. For his part, Al Nasser said that it was an honor to be inducted into the Guinness World Records. While he placed all his acclaimed consoles, he admitted that for me, the best gaming console of all time, number one always, forever, Sega Genesis. So yeah, look at that. That is pretty amazing, especially that he has a lot of HDMI splitters, as you can see. Yeah, he has a lot of HDMI splitters, and he can switch back and forth in one TVs. That's insane. Okay, Atlus has shared a new trailer for the final downloadable content plan for Persona 3 Reload, titled Episode Ikis The Answer. The new content will launch on September 10 and it's included with the expansion pass. It's worth noting the content was originally included in the Persona 3 FPS release from 2008. Xbox Game Pass Ultimate subscribers will get the pass as part of the Perks program. Here's the rundown, as you can see. Yeah, here's the rundown of the new content from the previous report and the trailer. So this is what you can expect. This is what you can expect coming from with the rundown. You can see. And here's the trailer. I don't know if it's safe for me to play. Okay, it's safe since the account is signed out. I just have to double check if it's not going through. But yeah, here's the trailer. You can see there. This is the bridge of time. You can see. And this is the animation cutscene you can find right now. Yeah, that's what is this again? Episode Ikis. So this is what you can expect in the gameplay right here. And what's this one? Oh, right. And yeah, I'm really I don't know, but I don't know much, but I haven't played Persona 3 Reload. But from what I understand, in the rundown, it says the C's members find themselves trapped in a never-ending March 31st. So this is interesting. A never-ending March 31st. So that's what this game is about. So this is interesting. Yeah, this is interesting. Okay, so yeah, that's the expansion. That's the final expansion pass of Persona 3 Reload. Alright, now let's... Oh yeah, we already covered that on Asphere's Coffee, which I'm not going to cover again. I wonder if I have anything else. If not, we can move on to Gematsu and yeah, Gematsu. Yeah. We will save the rest. I'm not gonna go click that one because I obviously want to put it for Anime News Network. But yes, let's go to Gematsu for the rest of Japanese happenings. Okay. I'm wondering if there's anything. Okay, Genshin Impact, guys. Genshin Impact. Okay. The final version 5.0 update for Genshin Impact, the update flowers resplendent then on the sun-scorched Sojourn, will launch on August 28th, developer Mihoyo announced. The update will not land the game's sixth major nation. This is a really long one, so I'm not gonna read through. So I'm not gonna read one by one, but you can see it for yourself here. So yeah, that's a lot. I'm not gonna bother reading that, but that's a lot. Yeah, that's a very long change log, huh? But what we know so far for this major Genshin Impact update is that it will not land. Alright, now let's move on. Okay, it wants me to check if I'm a human or not. I'm obviously not connected to VPN right now, so this should allow me. Still waiting. Okay, verification successful. Now let's see if we have anything else here. Did I already cover Still Fair on Asphere Cafe? No. Okay. Okay, let's get into last time I saw you. hand-drawn narrative adventure game Last Time I Saw You will launch for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, Switch, and PC via Steam on October 10th. Publisher Chorus Worldwide and developer Boroshi Artworks announced. So this is here's the overview. So what is this game all about? Well, Last Time I Saw You is a narrative adventure about love and acceptance with an emphasis on story, exploration, and character development. All set in a lush and vibrant world set in 1980s Japan. Follow in Ayumi's footsteps in this exciting game of self-discovery in which you will face both a terrible curse and your first steps into adulthood. So there's that one. And here's the story. And here are the key features. And lo-fi soundtrack, real. Alright, so here's the trailer. I'm not sure if it's locking me. Okay, sign out, that's good. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna mute that one. But you can see this is how the game looks. Interesting. The artwork looks nice. Yeah, it looks nice. Very interesting. Wow. Wow. I am shocked. Okay, I'm out. No. What? I'm so sorry, guys. That was taken out of context, out of nowhere. Because I saw the more videos having beanie. No, therapy. Please don't hate me. No, therapy, please don't, no, please don't. Okay, guys. Alright. Let's be serious now. Alright. Back to me being serious now. It is now 8:36 in the... I'm sorry. It is now 8:37 in the morning. And we will get into cool news now. So, stick around. Hello Pilipinas. We'll be right back. Man.
Feeling good while you work. Cool FM.
Live from Cool Studios, this is koolNews Early Edition.
It's 6:45 in the morning, and you are still with us right here on Hello Pilipinas. And now let's get into the last remaining headlines for koolNews. The camp of former Bambang Tarlac Mayor Alice Guo asked the Department of Justice to dismiss the qualified human trafficking complaint against her. According to Guo, the complaints failed to establish her connection to human trafficking in Bamban, since the only evidence of her supposed involvement were mirror electric bills and documents of Bofu Land Development Incorporated. Guo is said to be the president of Bofu, which compound located just behind the Bamban Municipal Hall was host to the rated Philippine offshore gaming operator POGO last March. The allegations against me are being exploited by individuals who are more interested in leveraging this issue for their own political ambitions and enhancing their public image rather than seeking the truth, ousted Mayor asserted in the motion with an attached affidavit she filed with the DOJ on Friday. Google, through her counsel, submitted to the DOJ a motion to reopen the preliminary investigation of her human trafficking case and admit her attached affidavit. She filed it in support of my prayer for the dismissal of the complaint. Clearly, it is just unjust to accuse me of committing human trafficking simply because I am a mayor. My position should not be used as a basis for unfounded allegations, especially when there is no credible evidence to support such claims, she also said. The Philippine National Police Criminal Investigation and Detection Group, CIDG, and Presidential Anti-Organized Crime Commission filed a non-bailable offense of qualified human trafficking against Guo and others before the DOJ on June 31. In an unabashed interview also on Friday, Justice Secretary and Interagency Council against Trafficking Chairperson Nicholas T.Y. said Guo's affidavit should have been submitted personally by her. Our rule is that who want to file an affidavit with the PI must personally go and swear in front of the fiscal, but as for us, I'll just give that to the prosecutor panel whether or not they will accept Guo's encounter affidavit, T.Y. told reporters. The preliminary investigation of Mayor Alice Guo continues. The prosecutors told me that Mayor Guo filed her motion to admit, which has an attached counter affidavit, said T.Y. Apart from that, the other respondents who have not yet filed their counter affidavits, like Mr. Dennis Cunanan, have now filed their counter affidavits. Then our complainants, the CIDG and the PAOCC, have requested time to apply their affidavits, he added. The Philippines 911 hotline has been haunted by prank calls since its new system was launched on August 8, authorities said. According to the data of the Emergency 911 National Office released Friday, of the 30,000 average daily calls received through the hotline in the last 7 days, only 700 are considered legitimate calls. For this reason, Interior Secretary Benjamin Abalos Jr. warned prank callers that authorities could easily track them and slap them with criminal charges. So please don't do prank calls because we will file charges against you, Abalos said partly in Filipino during an unabashed interview following the simulation emergency 911 response system in Camp Carme, Quezon City. This hotline is for efficient resolving of accidents or crimes, Abalos said. Don't make a mockery of the system. Emergency 911 National Police, Emergency 911 National Office Executive Director Francis Fajardo said Wednesday that the patient call handling system by Next Generation Advanced 911 could deter prank callers as it could detect locations more accurately. Philippine National Police Chief General Romel Barbel said they are now eyeing the implementation of the 3-minute response time to emergencies. Marbel said one of the steps needed to achieve this was to bolster the connection of command centers. Right now, it's only in Metro Manila and yung ating PNP command center. But remember, there is a command center in Quezon City, different districts right now in Makati, and that's a future we are looking for. Marbel noted. And now let's get into what's happening around the world as the World Health Organization has declared the ongoing outbreaks of mpox in Congo and elsewhere in Africa to be a global emergency requiring urgent action to curb the virus transmission. Now, the question is, will it trigger another pandemic? Sweden has since announced it had found the first case of a new form of mpox previously only seen in Africa in the traveler, while other European health authorities warned more important cases were likely. Well, as we have said again, will it trigger another pandemic? That seems highly unlikely. Pandemics, including the most recent ones of swine flu and COVID-19, are typically sparked by airborne viruses that spread quickly, including by people who may not be showing symptoms. Mpox, also known as monkeypox, is spread primarily through close skin-to-skin contact with infected people or their soiled clothes or bed sheets. It also often causes visible skin lesions that could make people less likely to be in close contact with others. To stay safe, experts advise avoiding close physical contact with someone who has lesions resembling mpox, not sharing their utensils, clothing, or bed sheets, and maintaining good hygiene like regular hand washing. On Friday, Europe's Center for Disease Prevention and Control said that more imported cases of mpox from Africa were highly likely, but the chances of local outbreaks in Europe were very low. Scientists say the risk to the general population in countries without ongoing mpox outbreaks is low. Now, how different is mpox from COVID-19? Mpox spreads very slowly, unlike the coronavirus. Shortly after the coronavirus was identified in China, the number of cases jumped exponentially from several hundred to several thousands in a single week. In January, the case count increased more than tenfold. By March 2020, when WHO described COVID-19 as a pandemic, there were more than 136,000 infections and 4,600 deaths about 3 months after the coronavirus was first identified. In contrast, it's taken since 2022 for mpox cases to hit nearly 100,000 infections globally, with about 200 deaths according to WHO. There are vaccines and treatments available for mpox unlike in the early days of the COVID-19 pandemic. We have what we need to stop mpox, said Dr. Chris Bayer, director of Duke University's Global Health Institute. This is not the same situation we faced during COVID, where there was no vaccine and no antivirals. How quickly will these mpox outbreak be stopped? It's unclear. The 2022 mpox outbreak in more developed countries was slowed within months, thanks largely to vaccination programs and drugs being made available to at-risk populations in rich countries. At the moment, the majority of mpox cases are in Africa, and 96% of those cases and deaths are in Congo, one of the world's poorest countries whose health system has mostly collapsed from the strain of malnutrition, cholera, and measles. Although Congolese officials requested 4 million vaccines from donors, it has yet to receive any. Despite WHO declaring mpox a global emergency in 2022, Africa got barely any vaccines or treatments. Bayer of Duke University said it was in the world's interest to invest now in squashing the outbreaks in Africa. We are actually in a good place to get control of this pandemic, but we have to make the decision to prioritize Africa, he said. And with that, that's the latest cool news headlines for this morning. As always, you can get in touch with us at tvh.philippines.news@gmail.com. And we will continue with our latest news headlines later with Cool News at noon, Cool News at 4, Cool News at 6, and Cool News Prime Time at 9. And with that, I am Cairo. Now let's return to Hello Pilipinas. It is now 8:54 in the morning and we are back with Hello Pilipinas. So last 6 minutes before we wrap it up. Alright, now let's get into anime happenings as promised. Okay, we have the first one. So kind of slow news, huh? But we will see here. Yeah, okay. Kind of slow today. Alright, now let's get into the important ones. The daily life of a middle-aged online shopper in another world manga gets TV anime in 2025. Kadokawa announced on Saturday that Yumi Haru's The Daily Life of a Middle-Aged Online Shopper in Another World manga adaptation of author Hifumi Asakura and illustrator Yamakawa's Arafo Otoko no Isekai Tisuhan Seikatsu light novel series inspiring a television anime adaptation that will debut in 2025. Also sign out, that's nice. So you can see this is the teaser. You can see the teaser there. But yeah, that's the teaser. Yeah, that's the teaser there. And here's the teaser visual you can find there. Okay, next one. Aniplex to host Aniplex Online Fest 2024 event on September 15th. Aniplex announced on Friday that it will once again host its Aniplex Online Fest this year, with the event being held on September 15, 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time Zone, or September 16 at 12 noon Japanese Standard Time, which is 11 a.m. here in the Philippines. This year's event will feature at least 20 anime and game projects, including Detective Carte, Windbreaker, Blue X Tourist Beyond the Snow Saga, Vault Alter Now Revealed Blue X Tourist Another Story, Solo Leveling, I May Be a Girl Receptionist, Class No Dai Kairana Joshi to Keiron, Zuru Koto ni Nata, Senpai is an Otonoko, Start Arc Online Alternative Game Gun Girl Online 2, To Be Hero X, Fate Strange Fate, Fureru, Demon Lord 2 2099, La Magi Madoka Machika the Movie, while Porky's Nash Rising, Makia Extra, Mika Dono San Mai Wang Angai, Joroi, Mono, United Up, and Ruroni Kenshin Niji Kenkaku Romantan Keio to Goran. So there you go. So the live stream will be also to keep that in mind. This year's live stream will be in 2 languages, which is English and Japanese. And finally, the movie of Madoka Magica, while Progress Nudge Rising anime film, has been delayed to winter 2025. It was previously slated to premiere in Japan in winter 2024. No specific reason was provided on why the movie was delayed. And that's the anime happenings for this morning. And now let's get into the quote of the day before we wrap it up. Here is the quote of the day from Brady Quote. If fear is cultivated, it will become stronger. If faith is cultivated, it will achieve mastery. From John Paul Jones. And ladies and gentlemen, that will be it for koolNews, for Hello Pilipinas this morning. As always, thank you so much for joining us to start your weekend mornings with us right here. As always, we will be back again tomorrow on the same time, same stations right here on TVH Network and koolFM. Until then, I'm Cairo. Coming up now is Science Show. And on koolFM, it's Japanese anime hits on koolFM. With that, good morning and hello Filipinas, and we will see you tomorrow. Same time, huh? See you there. Bye-bye.